Hi guys, welcome back to Kids AM, and this is October half-term
Halloween edition.
We have a pumpkin, a very large one, and we are gonna paint it to look like the galaxy. Would that be fun, Jake?
Yeah.
Will you help me?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is actually use some black acrylic spray paint to paint this whole pumpkin black. So we're gonna need about half an hour to let it dry once we paint it, and then we'll go inside and do some more artwork. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta stay far enough away so that it doesn't get really gloppy, but then you wanna not too far that it doesn't stick on the paint, stick on the pumpkin. So, and just a thin coat, kind of going this way. Let's go that way. You wanna give it a go? Okay, try on this side. Just not too close. There you go. Back up a little bit so it's not drippy. Yeah, and just keep moving it so that it's, Yep, that's good. Okay, can I? All right, we'll let this dry. We're gonna head inside. I've got one that's already prepared for us, okay?
Bye.
So our pumpkin is dry and we have a black canvas basically.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do is take some acrylic paints. I used a paper plate. So I got a blue and a pink so that I could mix it up and make it sort of a purpley color, a darker color. So that is 3 colors there. And then I have some silver, some more black just in case we need to touch up, and some white. So sort of, we're gonna do some splattering so it looks like stars. Sound good? I've also got some different kinds of tools. So we have this round spongy brush, and then we've got these triangle sponges, and I think any of these work really well to get the right effect. So should we have a go?
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't you stand up so you can get a better look. Do you want to dip into whichever color you like? Which one you like? The bright colors first. So I'm going to do a little purple. You do the blue. But you just kind of want to make like a cloudy, sponge it on. Really light, Jake. Not too thick. But kind of make it look like a nebula. Kind of cloudy and puffy and in whatever shape. And it's amazing because the more you layer on, the more it just looks more like you can see the dimensions of like a sky. So I would go like this, dab like that.
Like on the surface.
Yeah, you can dab like that. See how it makes sort of a spongy look, looks more like stars in the sky than you know, a thick glob. And so the color, the bright colors show up really well on this black background, doesn't it? Do you want to try the round one? I'll swap. And I'll try to sort of thin this out a little bit. You can use water too if you feel like it's a little thick. Just thin it out with a little bit of water. But you can also, if it gets into sort of one spot and you want to spread it out, just dab, dab, dab. Oop, too much. Dab it off first. You want it really light. And then you can spread it out. That's it. And so once you have a base color, like we've got blue here, you can add a little bright pink maybe on top. And it kind of blends in. And each layer you can kind of let it dry for a little bit in between. We're just gonna keep going and see how it turns out. But if you see, I've got a little bit of orange here from the spray paint didn't reach all the way down. Just cover it up with some color and you won't even be able to tell.
It's good to mix up the colors to make it like a bright nebula.
We could even do like constellations or what do you think, a moon? Should we do like a crescent moon somewhere? Where should we do a crescent moon? Pick a spot, Jake.
I think we should do it like right.
Like a big one? Or not too big?
Not too big.
Okay. To do the splattering effect, you take a dry brush like this, a little bit bigger with some nice bristles. Take a dry brush and dip it into some thin white paint, not too much paint. And then you just use your thumb and kind of brush through the bristles, and it makes this splattery effect. It's kind of messy, but it's fun. You think about that, Jake? Is that cool? You can do that all the way around and it makes it look like there's million gazillion stars everywhere. Use your thumb and get real close to it. That's it. Did it work? Yeah. Try this side. Cool.
Wow, this is like a billion galaxies.
So you can see we've added a little bit more detail. We let it dry and then we put another layer of more paint, and I actually found that the gold really showed up really great, so I used this glitter glue and sort of dabbed it on to make it look shiny and glittery, but I think gold paint would be a really nice touch. So it does something that the silver paint doesn't do, so it just brightens it all up. So if you have gold paint, I would highly recommend gold paint, but glitter is nice too. And I also added a constellation, so I put the Big Dipper here with the little gold glue dots. And then I painted some lines to connect them so you can tell what it is. And then with the moons that we did, I found that having some black paint on hand is really helpful to help define any lines that are a little bit blurry. So be sure to have some black paint and some gold paint on hand as well. So I hope you enjoy this craft. Did you enjoy painting with me?
Yeah.
I really had fun painting with you, and we hope you have a great half term. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Space Store Live, and like this video, and we will catch you at the next one.